Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Prodcast, a podcast where we talk life, work, and occasionally music. My name is Switchblades for Kids, and welcome. The other half of the Prodcast.
And welcome.
And welcome.
My name is Blake Bentley. Hello.
Oh, God.
That was funny. How you going?
Good.
It's been so long.
It's been ages. We haven't just been talking for like
an hour. And then realised that we needed to record and we should have just recorded what we spoke about for an hour.
Man. We do it so frequently.
We do it every time.
Yeah.
In fact, we should just hit record as soon as we start talking.
Yeah, and then we can fumble through that. Yeah, 100%. It was the original idea. Yeah, it was just like we just hit record and we'll just talk for an hour.
Because we already talk shit. We already talk so much shit. How you going anyway?
Good. Good. It's first day at a new workplace.
Nice. Nice.
Which is it's nice. It is nice. I get my.
You have your own park, don't you?
Bro. I have my own park. I have car park. I have my own office.
Like playground park.
No, car park, not a playground park.
This is Zakk's playground.
My playground is right next to my office, air-conned office, with my little computer and chairs and lockers, so I can chuck all my stuff in there.
Aren't you the only one in your like
in my section
there?
Yeah. I'm the only fitter there. Which is great.
So you have this building to yourself?
No.
Oh, you have this office to yourself?
It's an office, and then there's another I would say you know that garage you had knocked down?
Yes.
Say 3 of them.
Okay.
It has a mill, it has a lathe, I think it has a bandsaw. I think I've seen a bandsaw.
Oh, that's right, because you've got to do some form of fabricating.
Do something. It's not just guns.
I may not fabricate anything for the next 4 to 5 years, but hey,
dude,
I can if I need to.
Well, I'm already looking at getting some materials to make my brother a book press.
I love this. It's like, work. Yep. Well, I'm making a present for my brother.
Yeah. And this is the thing. I haven't told anyone at work that I'm going to make presents for everyone. Not for them, for the people
family.
That I know.
So that you're in there working and they're like, damn man, this new guy.
He's putting in hours.
Dude, he puts in the work. He just comes in, he does PT, straight in there.
Straight in, goes to work. And we don't bother him because then he would stop working.
Yeah,
right.
He's the hardest worker here.
Exactly.
I've never seen a fitter work so hard in my life.
Yep. Don't know where the work goes.
He hasn't actually produced anything.
No.
But boy, is he working hard.
He's going for it.
Yeah.
And so that's pretty much me. I tell you what though, I went into a very secret brief. I'm not supposed to this is the thing. This not supposed to say anything.
You're actually I will actually get fired tomorrow.
I could go to jail if I leak anything that was said inside the brief. Nice. Funny thing is though, I fell asleep through all of the secret stuff. I woke up right near the end because someone nudged me because the guy giving the brief, who is the boss of the entire regiment, was like, hey, he's asleep. Someone's nudged me. I'm going.
That's so funny because you're the new guy too.
I'm the new guy, yeah, the new guy. And
so we got this fitter in. He's sleeping in the meeting.
Yeah, and we had to go. This is the thing. It's already the middle of the day. We've just had lunch. We had to walk a good kilometre to get to this place because there's no car parks there. So you had to walk on this base. It's fucking hot. I forgot my water bottle.
It has been.
And it was okay, cool. We got there. Then it's put your phones into this little security box and then go upstairs. Right? And then I'm upstairs, I'm in this thing, and I'm like, oh my God, this is such nice aircon. And the chairs were so comfy.
Oh my
and
God,
I sat there,
so
and I was just like, just put my head down
before the meeting even starts,
dude.
So
it
you
was
literally sleep through the entire thing.
no, it wasn't the whole thing because there was like, oh, okay, here's the CEO's address, and then here's the RSM's address, and then it was like, okay, cool, we need everyone out of here that doesn't have like security level vetting sort of shit, and then it was like, well, there's no one here that doesn't have it, so I was like, okay, cool, everyone fucking sit down, shut up. Here's this cool secret brief, and I've just gone, just dropped my head and just gone, oh, this is cool, interesting.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
And then I woke up, and then right at the end, all I can say, fuck you, China, I know you're listening right now. Fuck you. And you are wasting your time listening to this podcast, but you can't stop listening.
We're doing it on purpose. Hey, maybe that's where all our downloads are coming from. Is it China?
Oh my God, VLC, yeah. Hey, yeah, good point, Blake. All our views are coming from VLC. All of our listens. There is someone.
Can I just
because it's not a lot of people. It's one person.
It can't be one person.
No, it is. It's one person that uses VLC.
VLC alone is 50% of our downloads for this month.
I know. Yeah.
So that's not one person, brother.
You'd be surprised. We're that entertaining.
You'd be surprised what nerds can do.
Okay. He set up his RSS feed in VLC, and then he's gone, run it at 3 times speed so that he can listen to it very like efficiently.
If any of you out there listening right now are using VLC media player, why? And who even thought that was a good, like, there's so many other things that you can use to stream this podcast.
Explain to me the benefits.
Yeah.
What are the benefits?
What is beneficial about using VLC media player that Spotify can't do? Or iTunes, or fucking Google Podcasts, or Audible, or, I mean, Audible you have to pay for. You do have to pay for Audible. You have to pay for a subscription to Audible to use Audible, I believe.
Yeah. But that's the thing is, like, the pod gets distributed to so many places.
Deezer? Like, Deezer nuts?
Deezer nuts?
Deezer nuts?
Yeah, and iVoox. Whoever that single Spanish man that's listening.
Oh, yeah.
iVoox.
Hello, Spain.
Yeah.
Hello, why?
I always think that it's only one person that's really listening, and everyone else is like,
he listens every day.
I love him.
He listens every day to the same episodes because he's trying to learn Australian English because he plans on moving here. And who are we to stop him from his education? Okay?
I'm not going to stop him.
No.
I'm not going to stop him. That's heresy.
Just quickly on the meeting, falling asleep in the meeting. I did one. I'm not going to say better, but I would say on par, which is not turning up for the meeting at all.
That's really good. That is good. Oh man, yeah. Go on.
So I was teaching one of the new girl, right? And I say girl, she's not a girl. She's a lady.
She's a full grown ass woman.
She's a grown ass woman with grandchildren. Okay.
Why would you say girl at all? You can just say
I don't know
woman.
Why. The lady. I was teaching her today, right? And then she goes, "Oh, hey, what's this?" And then I looked at her computer, and it said monthly support office meeting. And I was like, "Oh, it's probably important." And I looked at it, and it was hosted by the CEO. I was like. Oh, I was like, who was invited? Oh. Everyone. I was like, oh!
Just because you're invited doesn't mean it's mandatory.
Yeah, well, that's what I was like. Well, we're not there and we're not turning up now. I guess we're just missing it. We're just missing this one.
You know what? And if that CEO is like, hey, why weren't you at my meeting? I'd be like, because I was doing fucking sales, man. That's my job. Because
I was doing my job.
My job.
My job. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
make
doing
sales.
my job, and then just smash cuts of me asleep on a chair.
Oh man.
Oh, dude, what a good start to your first impressions to everyone you work with.
I tell you what, that wasn't even my first impression.
I
would say my first impression was almost me calling up saying I'm going to be late on my first day. I left at 7:30 this morning to get there before 9 o'clock, right?
Yeah, but
my commute is ridiculous. My commute is ridiculous.
How could you think that an hour and a half is enough?
I sat in the same spot for like 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I reckon I moved a kilometer in 40 minutes.
Yeah. I know what you travel.
But, when you get to the Legacy Tunnel, and then like on the left side of it, there's that the roundabout. As soon as I hit that roundabout, it was fucking. I was there in fucking 15 minutes. And I went from at 8:15 holding the phone in my hand, like doing this in traffic, like just like slowly creeping forward, and I was like, I'm gonna have to send a message in. I want to be the first message for Monday, and it's gonna say I might be a little bit late. And
hey, I know I just started.
I know it's my first day. You've never met me before.
I know it's my first day, but look, bud, gonna be late. I'm gonna be like, look, I left 2 hours ago. How am I meant to know that this traffic is trash, Panda?
Well, I tell you what, it's the thing of like, it's the 7:30, 8 o'clock fucking rush of like, everyone's on the fucking highway.
Of blue collar idiots.
Whereas tomorrow, I'm leaving. Well, I've got to be there at 7:30, right? So what time do you think I'll leave?
Like 6?
Yes.
6:30?
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'm going to leave at 6. And
you'll get there on time.
Exactly. I'll get there well before time, and I know that because I have left anytime before fucking 7 o'clock, and I'm there fine. You know what more fucking infuriating to listen to is logistics stories, being almost late. I fucking just realized I fucking hate listening to these stories so much. Like, oh man, he had to go places.
He had to drive his car.
Oh my god! And he drove, and then he made it.
And then he drove, and then
my god!
He did it, and then he drove again.
Can I ask you a question?
I suppose.
We both went to high school together, right?
Yeah.
All right. I'm not dreaming that. I didn't dream that.
Dream what?
I wasn't. Don't do that. don't scare me. I wanted to think about when driving just this morning. I thought about it this morning because when you drive, you think and you get trapped in a mind bubble.
Yeah. I know
My stupid thought was, what was something cringy that you used to do in high school that you'll think back to
heaps
now, and you just go,
heaps.
Why did I do that? Why would I say that? I'll do that.
My entire high schooling, all of it.
Would you like me to start you off?
Oh, no.
I used to tell people, and this is because of listening to this album, yes, this will make you cringe. And I know that there'll be people out there that'll be like, I remember in high school, I used to do fucking dumb shit as well. I'll tell you what, I used to tell people that I could scream like Ollie Sykes from Bring Me the Horizon and Mitch Lucker from Suicide Silence. I used to tell people that.
Did you ever perform your screaming feats of vocal?
Yeah, of course I could, in the shower.
Yeah.
Oh, or like, but like just random places, but never in front of people. Never in front of people.
Look, that's almost as cringe as playing Kiss Chasey songs on a guitar to random girls.
Nice. That's pretty good.
Man, do you remember? Well, I think it was called Dinosaur or something. It hurts. It hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts to think about.
The taking the guitar to high school and playing.
That's not that cringy, but the type of songs playing.
Yeah, playing the cringy songs. and thinking it's like you know what was cool? You know what was cool was when one of our mates could play Bleeding Mascara.
Oh yeah.
And he was like actually shredding on like a guitar.
Yeah.
And then it's like, hey, do you like what's that King? Not King Princess. That fucking princess. Oh, dude, the
Is it Short Stack?
Yeah, Short Stack.
Yeah,
Short
Princess
Stack.
by Short Stack. Yeah, Princess by Short Stack. Yeah.
And
They made a comeback recently.
I think
They
I remember
released
you
a song
telling me
like
that.
2 years ago or something.
All right,
Well,
that's
they
it.
got together for
Everyone-
a tour or something. Like some wild ass shit.
It was a long way to get here, but we're listening to a Short Stack album, everybody. Oh, shit.
Imagine, dude, imagine.
God. I wouldn't. I just
don't.
wouldn't be able to do it.
I don't know. Look, thinking of high school is like nails on a chalkboard for me.
Yeah, same.
Everything about high school is just cringe. Everything, or it just hurts. It's like, I don't even want to think about it.
But I'm gonna keep going with it.
Okay, all right. You're leading the charge here because I am rooted.
Dude. Look,
I actually think I've had about 10 hours sleep over the last 3 days.
that's pretty good.
Oi, them ain't too bad.
That's good.
numbers.
That's double digits, man.
Yeah,
That's
no.
double digits.
I
Yeah.
did only get like 3-4 hours sleep last night.
Mm.
And I lived on energy drinks today. I didn't eat food.
That's silly. You're a silly man.
I had breakfast, which was a Musashi protein bar,
Mm.
and an energy drink, and a sausage roll, and then another energy drink.
That's good.
And then I had another energy drink on the drive home.
I tell you what, that's healthy. That's that is health is your passion.
I am on struggle street today, my friend.
You know what's weird though is there are women out there right now. I'm talking to you. Yeah, because women listen to this podcast as well.
Whammon.
There are some women out there that would literally just drink alcohol
Coffee.
and energy drinks, and that's pretty much all they live off of. All like chips and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
or coffee and cigarettes.
Coffee and cigarettes, and they remain incredibly thin.
Yeah.
Incredibly thin.
I used to work with a woman at Bunnings. One of the many Bunnings that I've worked at. And that is all she lived on. I never saw her eat a single piece of food. Not once. Worked with her for like fucking 18 months or something, and I never saw her eat one thing.
Yeah, right.
I saw her have 6 coffees a day and about 7 to 8 cigarettes a day. Like during work time.
Cigarettes have calories in them, so
do they?
You're just inhaling the no.
Oh, you're inhaling the calories, are you?
Inhaling the calories, yeah.
Okay. Oh, I was unaware that that's how calories worked.
Like the atomizers that you can inhale calories, like grape flavored calories. They're called vapes. If you kids don't know, go and buy a vape, and you can easily get your calories up by vaping.
In all honesty, don't do that, and just drink more calories if you need more calories.
You know what? I'm not joking about fucking committing tax fraud.
What is this podcast? This is the most fucking.
It's incredibly scuffed. We're all over the shop today.
Yeah, look,
I think
it's been a long weekend. Yeah. I have. It's not like I'm hiding the fact of what happened on the weekend.
You can
long story short. Jackie was. I'm so tired. Jackie was walking. I'm trying to like put the words that are in my head to my mouth, and it's not happening.
Yeah.
Jackie was walking the dog. 2 staffy pups attacked. She came home. She had blood on her arm, and she was crying and all fucked up, and one shoe. And I was and then pointed to the fence, and I saw her 2 puppies, and I went out and flogged the shit out of one because the other one was smart enough to run home. Flogged the absolute living shit out of this dog, and then I threw it, and then it had tried to attack 2 dogs across the road that a guy was walking, and then I pinned it down and flogged the shit out of it again and threw it in my front sleep out and called the council, and I haven't seen them. I've driven past and looking for them. They're not there anymore.
The council.
So we won. No, the
dogs. Right.
So we won. Fuck those dogs and fuck the owners.
Yeah.
She had the audacity. I was gonna let it go. I was gonna not let it go, but I was gonna let them off lightly, right? Mm-hmm. She came down and acted like a fucking moron and I thought that she was top shit. She thought she was top G. Wrong.
Top G.
I'm top G. Okay, I am top G. You know what I did? I just sent the statement to the council, but I tell you the keywords that I used over the years that I've learned with the keywords to use with these things, with the words and the keys. I used them all.
All the keys and all the words.
All of the keys. And then today we noticed there's red tape all over her letterbox and the dogs are gone. It took the council a day because of what I said and what I said I was going to do if they did nothing. And they're gone and there's red tape all over her letterbox. I assume that can only mean that they've taken the dogs and that they've labelled her house as bad.
There you go.
I can assume. Like, it's like bright red tape all over her letterbox. Like, all over her letterbox. And I can't
what if that had been a fucking kid?
That's what I mean. Like genuinely.
I'm all for. I love dogs. I love fucking pit bulls. I love fucking staffies. I love fucking dogs.
Yep.
Love them. But I tell you what, if they fucking get out and then they maul a kid, like, I'm not going to blame the dog.
I'm going to,
I'm going to blame the fucking retard who let the dog out.
Yeah. Which is what I did.
Yeah.
She came down and she was like, can I have my dog back? And I was like, nah, this is my dog now. It's like, I have 2 dogs now, except that I'm going to kill the other one because I don't want it. I literally said to her, I was like, I don't want your fucking dog. She's like, can I have it back? I was like, no.
I don't want you to have it.
Yeah, that's what I was like. I was like, the council are going to take it. Yeah, I haven't seen it since. And they got out every day. Every day they got out.
Yeah, no. Because it's dangerous, dude.
Yeah, and it's a main road. Like, I'm surprised I haven't been hit by a truck, honestly. Like, it's only 60 Ks, but we literally have B doubles up and down our main street. Like, we have fucking concrete trucks and like fucking tankers and all sorts up and down that fucking road.
Yep.
I hear them every day. Every day I hear them going up and down the road. So I'm surprised the dogs lasted as long as they did.
Yep.
But yeah, because I said to the council, I was like, you guys do nothing. Like, I'll fucking do it myself.
Yeah.
Man, look, I don't want to say that she's an old dumb bitch, but she is. And you know what industry I work in? I work with old dumb people. And you know what I can do and I will do? I will ban her from getting any help.
Oh,
I have that power.
It's gone to your head. He's too powerful.
Yeah, the power's gone to his head.
Oh my god, he needs to be stopped.
I actually haven't done anything. I haven't done anything there. I sort of like I saw the red tape and the dogs are gone, and I'm like, that's not enough for me.
You're just like, well, job's done.
You know what the worst thing is though? Is fucking this morning Arlo was crying and I was asleep, and dude, I just went straight into fucking fight mode.
Yeah.
And ran out the door, and I was like fucking ready to throw down because I was in the middle because I hadn't slept last night.
Yeah.
I didn't sleep till like 1 or 2, somewhere between 1 and 2 in the morning. Yep. And the kids wake up at 5, so I'm running on somewhere between 3 and 4 hours sleep, and I didn't sleep the last 2 nights because of what happened, right? And like just all the shit that's been going on. So yeah, I hear Arlo crying, and I'm just straight out of bed, straight out the door, like basically running to the back door. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like,
who wants these fucking hands?
Yeah,
who wants
literally.
The hands?
That was me. And I was just like, bro, I need to sleep.
Oh my god. I'm hearing things.
I was like, man, I need to sleep. I was like, I'm getting like PTSD from this shit, man.
Yeah, man.
So I just hear screaming child now or screaming Jackie. I'm like, I'm out there. I'm ready to throw down. Yeah, you know what it is? It's more like, it's because I wasn't there. You know what I mean? Like, it's the protective nature in me that wanted to fucking protect Jackie and the dog. I don't like the dog. Everyone knows that Lucy does my fucking head in, but she's still our dog. She's still our dog. At the end of the day, I can hate Lucy as much as I want. She's our dog. I'm allowed to hate her. Yeah. All right? I'm allowed to hate her. But if you attack my dog, I'm going to kill your dog. Yep. I'm gonna kill your dog, and I'm gonna throw. I got very close to killing that dog. I've been practicing my grip strength.
Yep.
At the gym.
The old
with the fat grips.
Fat grips, man.
And dude, I tell you what. Yep, I thought I was gonna break his neck.
Yep.
And I was going for it. I was just like, I guess I break its neck. I guess that's what I do here. But the guy across
next step.
Yeah, well, the guy across the street walking his dogs was just staring at me because I'm in footy shorts, no shirt, no shoes, front of my house, fucking 7 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
His dog just like
squeezing the life out of a puppy.
It sounds so much worse when you're just squeezing the life out of this puppy. It's like a decent sized fucking staffy dog.
It's still a staffy dog that lockjawed onto my dog and attacked my wife. So I was like, fuck you, dog. And it went for me. I was like, I just went out the front gate to scare it off. The other one took note, fucking bolted. And then that one was like, nah, I'm going at ya. I was like, brother, we got a size difference.
Hello.
I was like, I have some anger I need to release right now. And unfortunately for you, you stuck around.
I've got you now.
I haven't squeezed something that hard in a long time. It's been a hot minute since I've squeezed something like that, my friend. But yeah, that is why, just to put some context onto why this is the most scuffed-ass episode I think I've ever recorded. I'm tired.
That's fair.
I'm real tired. And I had to drive to Toowoomba today and fuck me. Oh.
Look, it's big. It's big. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do, because I feel like this is going to be like the halfway point in the pod right now.
Oh, okay. 21.
It's raining. It's raining.
Ooh,
it's raining at my place.
21.
I was like, why is it so fucking hot in this room?
It also says rain coming for me. I might check bomb.
Yeah.
You know, Jackie used to write BOMB. Oh, there's a lot of rain.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rain, dude. It's more south though. We're good for the most part.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of rain, my guy.
Let's do let's plug everything. I want to. So.
I'm sorry, listener.
You're just gonna have to deal with that.
Yeah.
That happens. But at this point, I feel like we've still got people listening.
Welcome to the broadcast.
So if you're enjoying what you're listening to right now, please like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Do all of the things, press all the buttons. I'm
gonna make more short format content and stuff again soon because I'm back to not working Fridays, so I'm gonna use my Friday efficiently.
Oh, okay, cool. Yes,
because man, we're getting some traction. More people are listening. I don't understand why.
We've got one more day of January left, and at the current thing, while we're recording this on a Monday night, which is the 30th, it says 212 plays.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our best month.
It's our best month.
And we're expecting, it's not going to fucking stay like that next month. It'll probably go down.
Yeah, you never know.
Maybe
it's only up from here. Maybe it's only up from here.
Yeah, maybe it's only up.
You know what? I actually want to make more content, like actual content. Like I want to do more proper content. I feel like I've been fluffing about a lot. Like,
videos.
Heaps of shit.
Okay.
Just all of the shit.
All of it.
All of it.
All right.
I want to make all the content. OnlyFans.
Fansly.
Pornhub.
The other
Patreon.
one where you take off your clothes for money.
Yep. I want to sell pictures of my butthole.
Dude.
Dude.
You know what? Once again, fuck you, Chinaman, who has to commit espionage on Australia and listen to this, and you're sitting there and you're going, man, surely they're gonna divulge Australian secrets.
Yeah, this guy's in the army, so he's gonna say something. No, we're gonna talk about buttholes.
You're gonna talk about Blake's butthole and how you can find it on OnlyFans. Eat a dick, cunt.
We're doing our. Well, it's not even I'm not even a citizen, so I'm just it's Anzac though. I'm here to help. Yeah. I'm in the business of helping people. I'm in the business of fucking the Chinese.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Woo! All right. All right.
I will also
what's
add.
happening here?
We'll also add because when we finish our review, our album of the week review, we're just gonna say goodnight.
Oh yes, I love this.
So if you want to listen to more of Blake Bentley, make sure
after
and
this,
watch.
I don't
Morgan.
blame me if you don't want to. Honestly,
it's well worth it. You know, we're having off nights. We're allowed an off night. All right.
Yeah. Look, this is the last night we could record.
Yeah.
So this is what you got to deal with. Thanks for listening. You can deal with it. Too early. Okay.
Make sure you hit him up on Spotify. He does have Late Night Texting Out. Is a fantastic song.
It's not. We made that. It's not mine. It's ours. We made that.
All right. We made it. Late Night Texting under Blake Bentley.
It is only in my name though.
And check him out on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and what's the other one?
Instagram.
No, that's it, isn't it?
YouTube, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. Yeah, I only do 3.
Okay, cool. At Blake_Bentley TV or YouTube now, YT. Either one. Find
Something
out.
like that.
Blake_Bentley.
I actually think if you search Blake_Bentley, I think I'm the first one that comes up on all the shit. So.
You have some pretty good SEO for that.
Yeah, because no one else is Blake. There's a guy called Bentley Blake.
Yeah.
But fuck that guy.
Fuck him.
Yeah.
And if you want to see more of me,
which you do,
thank you. You can find me on Spotify and on YouTube now, but not the same name.
It's not Switchblades for Kids all one word.
It's not Switchblades for Kids all one word, which is where you can find me on Spotify.
You are still Switchblades for Kids all one word on many things.
On pretty much everything, yes.
Yeah.
But if you want to see what I'm doing on YouTube, you'll have to look up The Cracked Scav. Is it raining now?
Yeah, it's raining here now.
It just started raining. There you go.
Yeah, the Cracked Scav, dude. The Cracked Scav. Like, man, they are some good ass shorts.
I've really been putting in for them.
And
it's literally just, a couple of scav. I'm only doing scav runs. And then it's like, finding nice places. And obviously the last one I put out was like about woods. And I tell you what, I was a little bit upset today because when I got home, it was like right at 5 o'clock. And I was like, this is when I would have released a video.
Oh, true.
And I was like, I won't be able to release a video today.
That's upsetting.
Yeah.
Oh, so do you just record you do a scav run, record it, edit it, and then post it?
And then post it so it's scheduled for 5 o'clock that afternoon.
Oh.
And so what I figured out what I needed to do was make a bank of them and stop releasing them when I make them, which was the first 3 or 4. I was just like, I've made it, release it. And that was it. That was the final thought process. And that was make another one, release it.
You know what we need to do? We need to repost shit.
Yeah.
It's reposted because if we have some good ass content. We have The Weekend is a Vampire is one of the best videos that we have. It's one of the best pieces of content, and that's 90% you. That's just me reacting to you. Okay. But it is one of the best things we've created. I'm telling you, it is such a good video. It is so good. The video editing is really, really good because it cuts the way it cuts and zooms in. And look, there's a few cuts here and there that are quite nice. Yeah. But it is one of the best pieces of content. If you haven't watched it, it's I think it's a 15-minute video. Maybe it's 10 minutes, something like that. Yeah. Go watch it. Go watch it on
The Weekend is a Vampire.
The Weekend is a Vampire. It's on our YouTube. If you search the podcast, we do come up. I've fixed our SEO because it was quite scuffed for a bit there. If I go the prod.cast, ta-da! Kenny Ham.
Kenny Hams.
Kenny Hams.
Kenny is the police.
We have 13 views on that. I know that's not much for a YouTube video, but
actually, we only used to ever get 1 or 2.
Yeah, normally it's 1 or 2. We're getting 12, 14 views, 13 views. It's something. And you know what? That's ever since we've been using the fucking the thumbnails. Ever since doing the thumbnails.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's working.
And the art of patience and Pot, an essay by Switchblades for Kids.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's so good. It's so good, and even like the little edit that I did. It's not the greatest edit. It was quite. I sort of ran out of time.
You had a day. You had a day after me like running around for an entire day, like just doing dumb shots.
Yeah,
and then
that's
like, and then sending it to you. Yeah.
Oh, and then we did the director's commentary, which is us reacting to our video.
Does that actually have views?
8.
Yeah, solid fan base. We got a solid fan base. You know what? If you're still here and listening to this, you are a fucking champion.
Wait,
you're a legend.
To a Porter Robinson album. Oh, why would I talk about Porter Robinson, Zakk? That's music.
Speaking of music,
cat's out of the bag. Oh no!
This week we listened.
That's very funny.
To
Porter Robinson,
Architects.
No. Oh yeah.
It was Architects.
All right, I'm bringing it back. I'm reeling it in. I'm not an idiot anymore.
The classic symptoms of a broken spirit.
It's fucking good.
Yes.
Architects. I just want to look at the album. Okay.
Architects.
So,
everyone that's listening right now,
dude,
go and listen to Architects, because this is an actual good album. This is a good album.
I actually listened to it like I'm gonna say like 12 or 13 times.
Yeah. I listened to this one a lot.
Over and over and over and over and over. I will admit it did all sort of start to blend together a little bit.
Yeah. I couldn't tell you. Oh, actually, I could. A couple of songs where I'm just like, that's that song, that's that song, that's that song. Some of them are really fucking catchy.
Oh yeah, like what is it? When We Were Young, banger. Yeah. Deepfake is so good too. Deepfake is fucking wild, man. What else? Tear Gas was good. Like they're all good. They're all good. There's not really that's what I mean though. The hardest thing is that it all blended together for me. Like it was hard for me to pick what the songs were and to differentiate. I can't say the word.
Differentiate?
Yeah, thank you. That word, it was hard for me to do that, right?
Yeah.
Because it just sort of blended together. Like still very, very nice, very heavy, like really good. Like I went to gym listening to this every time I went to gym.
Yeah.
To Jim's mowing, very good.
Not Jim's gardening.
No, Jim's gym. Dude, we should open a gym called Jim's Gym.
Neither of us are called Jim. Of course it's bit, surely.
Anyway,
Jim's Gym.
Anyway, 21.
You can 17, 38. Let's do 21.
Oh man, this is the worst. I'm so sorry. Look, I really like the album. I really do. But the problem is that there wasn't enough variety in what they did in the album for me to actually know what songs I was listening to. If this is my problem, I listened to this so much. I really did, but I can't tell you what any of the songs sound like. Like I can't tell you the lyrics to any of the songs, and I can't tell you like the melody of any of the songs or how any of them went.
I got a song in my head of theirs right now.
Oh, nice.
It stuck with me. There's some good songs.
But as I said, I'm not saying they're not good. They're great.
But I totally get what you mean when it's like it's blended a little bit, and it's like it's hard to sort of like, one song can end, but there were some times when it would end and it would be like, is this just a part B or a part 2 of like the same song? It almost felt like instead of a new song, it felt like it was just like the bridge to the old song, but then the bridge kept going and had its own bridge. Yeah.
And then it was
sometimes it exactly was that.
This is a new song. Okay, all right, no worries. But it's all good. None of it is bad.
I can note 2 technical things that I found in this album. One I really liked, and one that I just noticed. And once I noticed it, every time it happened, I was like, He's done it again.
Okay. What are these two things?
The first technical thing that I really fucking like is the guitar tone.
Yes, we both said that at the beginning. Yeah.
It's so fucking like chainsaw, aggressive, angry bees sort of fucking like guitar. Mm-hmm. It sounds great. Even and you know what's really good is when that guitar goes away, there's this fantastic, fuzzy, distorted, like crunchy fucking bass. Yeah. And they both work so well together. When they are fucking combined, it is like there is some when they do like some real low notes, like the real chuggy fucking like drops and breakdowns and shit like that. Like you just go, oh man, they really fucking went in. And you know, it's I really appreciate that there was like, I don't know, some sort of difference in like sound for this. I know it's another like post-hardcore band sort of thing, because I tell you what,
they've been around for a long time too.
100%, yeah. Well,
I think almost 20 years they've been releasing music.
Yeah, well, I think it's around the same time as Bring Me the Horizon. Which, funnily enough, when I was listening, you know, you finish the album and you know how it sort of just like carries on with like a playlist?
Yeah.
Dude, I went through so many fucking cool songs.
Nice.
Like, just cool post-hardcore songs that I never would have ever found unless there was like a cool... And that's one reason why VLC player is fucking shit and Spotify is cool, all right? Because you can finish an album and then it's like, here's a heap of random stuff you never would have ever listened to, but here it is and it's really fucking cool. And I found myself just like going, I went for a run from tonight.
Sure.
Because I found out that I need to do a test of running like a BFA on fucking Thursday, which is in 3 days. So I was like, I haven't run in 8 weeks.
It's been
it's been longer than that. It has been longer than that. So I was just been like, I haven't run, so I better go for a run. And I went for a run. But like the whole time, listening to like these random, like, because I went to the last song on the fucking album, and then it just played random fucking post-hardcore. So much cool shit, man. It's all running music, man. It's all running music.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I see. I've been listening to this while because I've been cycling. I've been on a cycle.
There you go. Yeah. Tren.
Yeah.
HGH.
HRT.
Fucking
TRT.
Dynabol. D-Bolt. Yeah.
U-Bolt. Rissol.
U-Bolt Rissol, man. Take me back.
Yeah, take me back. Take me back to the... Anyway. So I've been doing like somewhere between 8 and 11 Ks a day on the bike, right? Riding. So I do like a big old pushy fucking ride, and then I'll hit some supersets.
Yep.
And that's been me, right? For the past probably a month. That's what I've been doing. And this album fucking vibed with me while I was like, I haven't gone like as far in the same amount of time since listening to this album, if that makes sense. Yeah, so right. I was averaging probably like about 6 to 7 Ks in 20 minutes, right? On a pushy.
It's pretty good, man.
That's not bad. That's a decent pace.
Yeah.
But I was hitting like 9 to 10 Ks in 20 minutes. And then I was doing like a 1K cool down, sort of cool down. I say cool down because I was still going hard and covered in sweat.
Yeah.
And then going to do weight training. But it was, I tell you, this album fucking, it held me through. Like, because normally I'd be like, I'll just ride until I feel like I'm warmed up.
Yeah.
And then listening to this, it was like, oh no, I'll just go another K. And then
keep going.
I'll just do another K.
Yeah.
I'll just do another K. And I just kept going. Like every day that I went to the gym and listened to this album, I pushed myself a little bit more on the bike.
There you go, listener.
Yeah.
Audience, VLC listener.
Yeah, you fucking nerd.
Fucking go and take your VLC player to the gym and get on a bike.
Watch us have zero VLC downloads next month.
Oh, God, that was so funny.
I'm actually sorry. Look, we do love you.
climbing up. It's actually been really consistent since October.
Genuinely.
And then
it's got to go to 0. Then, or what it won't be, it'll be like 10 because people will listen and then they'll go, oh, well, fuck you. And then they'll stop listening.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Look, we do love you. Please don't leave us.
Look, you are floating this ship, I tell you right now.
Because this ship needs some floating, especially this episode. I feel like I'm in a fever dream. This whole episode has been a fever dream for me.
Let me tell you the second technical thing that I noticed.
It's the first one. Okay.
Yeah, because the second one, and you would have heard it so much, and you might have noticed. Volume automation. So right before almost every breakdown or drop, like, and I mean drop as in like they were like throwing into like, you know, a chorus or a fucking a breakdown. That was it. They would slowly turn the volume down.
Yeah, like fade the volume down.
Yeah. By a very little bit, but it was everything and maybe a little bit of the voice. You know what I mean? So you've got normal noise and oh my god, excuse me. I got the hiccups. And then it just sort of like fucks off and then it was bang loud again. And every time that it fucking happened, I was like, you did it again. You've done it twice in the same song. And then it was like every song, I noticed every song had volume automation so that it would make the drops sound like they hit harder, because I think they suffered the problem of the first technical detail that I really enjoyed was that it's hard to make, such a cool sounding guitar and bass combination, just sit still for a second. You know, because you need, it's a metal band, you need the fucking noise, you know, but you know what works really well when you've got a wall of fucking sound? Some silence.
Yeah.
You put in you throw in a little bits of silence every now and then in the right fucking, if you use silence in the right way, you can increase the effectiveness of your drops or your breakdowns.
You know what?
That's the whole reason that there's silent parts and breakdowns.
Yeah. There's one song, I can't remember what song it was. But I can hear the breakdown in my head, and I'm not gonna fucking like try and imitate it. But yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, as it leads into that drop, that breakdown, the volume quietens and then it hits.
Yeah.
And it's like everything at once at max volume.
Yeah.
And then they keep going, and then there's like parts where the guitar just drops off for like a random like part of the, like, let's just say it's a classic drop breakdown, which is like, you know, and then it'll be like the next part will be like they just randomly cut out bits of the. I reckon the guitarist would have played the whole breakdown.
Yeah.
And then they've gone through with whatever fucking door they use.
Like a little...
And just cut it.
And they've just gone, razored it out, and they've gone, we'll take that out. Yeah. Because it sounds too much like another breakdown, or, you know,
Or they just wanted to add some weird variety to their breakdown.
Which I actually found out I didn't find out, but like listening to it, you can hear that it has been very heavily produced. Obviously, it is a post-hardcore band, but it is very heavily produced. It is like there's so much work that went into making this album. It's not saying, you know, the music production side of, you know, like working in an electronic workstation detracts at all from a metal band doing its fucking thing, right?
Polyphia is a great example of using the two together.
100%.
Goes so fucking hard.
Yeah, yeah.
And they
that's
use
what they do. A lot of that fucking stuff.
Yeah, they utilize. Sometimes it's electric drums. Like sometimes he's literally penciled in on a fucking piano roll, the drummer, like, because it's like a D&B drum set that he's like put in there. Mind you, played live, the drummer still plays it. He will play it live because he's a wild ass drummer and he can play fucking anything.
It's ridiculous how good that guy is.
Ridiculously good. But you know, the fact of using like a bit of you know, electronic influence when creating metal. Like it was just little bits though. It was little bits to enhance. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sometimes it was some synths.
Good. Yeah.
But a lot of the times it was like little accents or little bits of ear candy. You know, when you just
ear
like
candy. 100% was ear candy. 90, I reckon. Not 90. I'm gonna say like 70% of what I noticed that was like some form of electronic influence was ear candy.
Yeah.
Little bits here and there in the background that you don't notice unless you're really listening. And because I was listening to it with headphones most of the time, as well as in the car, because I did a little bit of driving, listening to the album. But with good headphones, it's easy to hear it. You know what I mean? Like you hear that, and because it's directional, it's they've placed a little bit of ear candy out the back left, or you know what I mean? Like it's front right. Like it's done in a way so that it feels like it's a one-off thing, and it probably was a one-off thing because I can't say that there's like little bits that I noticed multiple times. But that's what I like doing in music, is I like throwing in a little random thing, and that's it. It's only in that one fucking spot, and that's it. It's never in the song again. And I feel like they did some bit like they did some of that in this. That's what I think anyway.
It's the real difference between like an actual producer and just like a loop maker sort of thing. A beat maker, you know, It's like, you know, when you're actually producing a song and you go, this little thing here, which will only happen once, sounds so fucking good, and everyone's gonna wanna just listen to that one part again. You know what I mean? Obviously the whole song's good, but that little part will make people fucking listen to the whole song again, just to be like, oh damn, oh, you know, there's some parts like that in like a lot of Tyler the Creator, and a lot of Tyler the Creator songs, like especially in fucking you know, Garden Shed, where the whole like guitar intro fucking thing, like there's just random bits in there where you're just like, oh, that's cool.
That song.
Yeah,
such a good song, man. What do you rate this, Zakk?
This as an album, Architects. Sorry, I've forgotten the name again. The Classic Symptoms of a Broken Spirit. I give this album a solid like 8.
I would say
I give it an 8.
I give it a 7.5.
Because I give it an 8 because it gave me big nostalgia again for all of the old post-hardcore I used to listen to.
Yeah,
and all the new stuff that I got to listen to with it.
I did listen to some other post-hardcore while listening to this, but I did get really deep on like that. So remember that playlist I showed you that I listened to with the gym now?
Yeah. The Sigma,
the GTG one. So that's on GTG, and it's just loud noises. It's just loud fucking noises, and it's like Ski Master Slump God, and there's some X in there, Freddie Dredd, like fucking Tokyo's Revenge, Good Morning Tokyo. That's such a good song. It's just loud noises and screaming. It's just loud noises and screaming, and I've been vibing with that as well. But this, like, I listened to like a little bit of Bullet for My Valentine and The Used again. And like just all these old bands that were like, we used to listen to, talking about high school, that we used to listen to in high school.
Yeah.
Like, it took me back.
You know what we haven't listened to that we used to listen to almost religiously was System of a Down.
Oh yeah. No, we haven't, have we?
We've never listened to a System of a Down one. But we can do that next week, because this week,
guess what we're listening to?
I don't have to guess. We discussed this before we started.
Yeah, and I also brought it up at like 30 minutes in or something.
Yeah, good point.
You know what? I'm actually glad. I'm super glad that I noticed that.
Did we actually listen to a Porter Robinson album?
We did. And we listened to Spitfire. We were going
Dude, I was going to listen to it again. Oh my god! How is it? You know what the purpose of not the purpose, but like there was one thing about making this show was like we're never gonna ever run out of albums to listen to.
Yeah, and literally almost the same album.
we are 10 episodes away from episode 100, and we're already gonna double up. We're like, let's listen to Spitfire again.
Yeah, we almost did. We almost
did.
And then I was like, anyway, we're listening to Porter Robinson, but we're not listening to Worlds.
We're not listening to Worlds. We're not listening to Spitfire again. We're going to listen to his
Nurture.
2021 release. Yeah, Nurture.
Yep. Which I've heard nothing on. I've heard none of these. I'm
going in completely blind.
So am I. I'm actually super excited to listen to it. Because, man, Porter Robinson's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Worlds is like it just takes me to another place, that album.
Yeah.
Like the word euphoria is the only word I can use to explain how I feel about that album is euphoria. Yeah. Like I get the sense of fucking flying through space. Everything's okay. You know what I mean?
Knows so well how to convey like the emotions. And I think he said that in an interview. He's like, there's a space in between absolute like happiness and absolute like sadness when they get really fucking close in like a sonic sort of space where you're like, this is a happy chord, this is a sad chord, but what's like right in between there? And he's like, I love right in between there where you don't know if this is happy or sad, but it makes you feel.
Yep.
He loves making feelings.
And I tell you what, that is that fucking album. Oh,
yeah. Oh my God. All right, look. We've announced what the album is. We said it was going to be a short one right before we started. It's 55 minutes. I don't care. We've done the plugs. You know what you got to do. We love you. Thank you guys so much for listening. I'm Switchblades for Kids.
I'm tired.
And we will see
you next Thursday. I'm Blake Bentley.
Dude, do you remember what Nardwar does? He goes, dude. Could you imagine ending on Nardwar?
I think we just did. I've stopped.